Hello and welcome to General's Handbook 2020 2,000 point battle report Total Conquest between Legion of Blood and Maggotkin of Nurgle. And we're back after deployment. So I had rolled and set up on this side of the board, and Dan has set up on this side of the board. Dan, can you point me through your army and tell you what you have here in your list?
Okay, today I've got 2 battalions. We've got the Blight Cyst and we've got the Thricefold Battlement. I have 3 units of Blight Kings, 2 10-mans and 1 5. The General is the Lord of Blights. He's right here. He's got the Blot Shell Bile Plate, and he has which lets him reroll saves. And his trait is Foul Conqueror, so he's going to be able to do at the double for free on a unit within 12. Then
Spells you got?
Spells. Yep. We'll start off with Rotigus. Rotigus has favorite poxes. And then we'll go to the one with the bell. He has the Wither Stave. He has the spell Glorious Afflictions. And then the one with the sword. He's got the spell Sumptuous Pestilence. And he has the artifact The Endless Gift.
Ooh.
And I'll go over what the spells do as we cast them if they go off.
So basically you have 3 units of Blight Kings, and they're all in the battalion for Blight Cyst, and it gives them all -1 Ren, and Thricefold Battlement gives you what, a Super Plague Wind?
Super Plague Wind, and I reroll ones to hit if I'm within 14 of
one of them, right?
Great Unclean one. Or if I'm within 2 of them, I reroll ones to hit and reroll ones to wound.
It's pretty good. So over here we have Legion of Blood, and in my list I have a unit of 10 Chainrasps, a unit of 20 Chainrasps, and a unit of 10 Chainrasps over here. I have 2 Vampire Lords and Zombie Dragons. Both have the Lance. This guy here has the artifact from the realm of Gairan to reduce Rend -1 to 0, which is pretty useful. We have, excuse me, he also has Amethystine Pinions, which is a spell to increase your movement by 9 and fly, but he already flies. Or is it 5? Although, no, it's 5 to cast. Anyway, this Vampire Lord and Zombie Dragon, he has Vile Transference. Sorry. The Bloodseeker Palanquin is Vile Transference. He has Amaranthine Orb, but he also has the artifact Amulet of Screams, which is a 2+ unbind once per game. Auto unbinds are on 2+. And then we have Neferata here, and she's taking Fading Vigour because she can take the Lore of Death, and that'll work out pretty well. And that's my... The little markers we're using are the grave sites. I have 2 in my territory, and then 2 territory we're using the larger bases for the objectives. So that's my list here. I also took the Court of Nulahmia Battalion, so if they're within range of the Bloodseeker Palanquin, they increase their movement by 9 first turn. Or 6. Let me double check on that. If they're within 9, they increase their movement. And if they're within range in the hero phase. But so for this scenario, we basically have 4 objectives in each quadrant, and they're 1 point each. And if you take it from your opponent in the same turn, you get a bonus point. And with the new handbook rules, they made it so that you get a bonus point if a leader is within range of the objective. So the battlefield roll. And Dan has finished deploying first. Do you decide who goes first? Alright, we're back, and just to clarify, we're playing in the realm of metal, so there's a spell for +1 to save rolls, only within 12 on a 7. And if you're within an inch of a terrain feature, you're -2 to run and charge rolls, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and just to clarify my battalion, if you're within 9 inches of this guy, you move 4, and the spell on him is increased by 5. With your hero phase here, turn 1.
Okay, so at the start of my turn, at the start of the round, I had a roll for the Cycle of Contagion, or Corruption. It started with 2. Feckin' Vigour, I'm going to have +1 to wound rolls for attack made by Nurgle units in the fight phase, or combat phase. Let's do some spells. We're going to do this Grand Unclean one. He's going to suffer a wound, and he's going to try to cast the Valvergenesis spell.
What does that do?
Lets me manipulate the cycle of contagion.
Ah, It goes off on a...
Plus 7. So I'm 13.
Well, I'm going to try and unbind that on a 2+ because I don't want you to get bonus.
Sure.
Yep, so I unbound it.
Alright. Then we're going to do... I'm going to suffer another Mortal Wound with him. And I'm going to cast the spell to give +1 to save to these guys. I need a 7. I do get it with a 9.
I'm going to try and unbind with the zombie dragon here.
Yep.
Nope. So they have +1 save.
Okay. And he's going to heal D3 wounds. He'll heal 2, so he's back up to full. Rotigus is going to cast his spell, Deluge of Nurgle. Casts on 7. Fails on 3. And we'll do Mystic Shield on these guys. Gets up to 7.
Try and unbind from my Palanquin.
Yep.
Unbound it with a 9.
And I think that's going to be it for spells.
Okay. We'll be back after your movement phase.
Okay, so after my movement phase, I pretty much moved everybody up towards the objectives and these Chainrasps.
Yeah, you couldn't quite make it over to this one. It
Yeah,
looks
I was
like.
a piece short, so I decided to tuck the hero one over here.
Did you use your once per game command ability on anything?
I did not, because I didn't have to. I rolled 6s. So I only have one, probably one charge. It's going to be these guys here.
These nasty Blight Kings I just zoomed in on, so we'll roll for that.
Got
6 plus 1.
plus 1, so that's a 7, so that's
All right.
70 in there.
We'll move them in. And we're back after the charges. Dan has moved his Blight Kings in, and we're going to go right into combat.
Okay, we're just going to pile these guys in.
Any start of combat phase abilities?
No, started the combat phase abilities. I wish.
Okay. So you're going to have, what, 7 guys in there?
Yep, 7 of them.
How fitting.
Just need 21 attacks. 10 on 3s.
No rerolls. And 6s do something special here.
Yeah, 6s are D6 hits.
Pretty good roll. Got a 2 in there.
Okay.
You got 2 6s?
2 6s for an extra 3 attacks.
Well, it turns into 3 hits. So. Alright.
Alright, no, we're wounding on 2s.
Yep, because of your wheel.
Got the 1. And
So, how many we got?
14.
14. Alright. So these guys have a 5+ save that does not get affected by rend or ethereal. 5+, no rerolls on the Chainrasps. Oopsie. There we go. That's pretty nice. And then they have a save from death on 6s. No. So I lose 3, 6, 8. I lose 8 fellas. I'll take them away. Okay, so he just attacked with the Blight Kings. They swung in, killed 8 Chainrasps, and they are hitting back, hitting on 4s, and wounding on 4s are on 1s to wound. I don't have any penalties. Give that many hits. Wounding on 4s are on 1s. There's no rend on the... Wow, okay. 5. We have 11. So you got your 11 3+ saves.
Okay, 11 3-ups.
Failed 4.
Okay. So I failed 4. The leader does have 5 wounds. I'm just going to put them all on him.
Okay. So you don't lose anybody.
Yeah.
Anything else for combat?
That's all.
So that's the end of the combat phase. We go to Battle Shock. And I'm the only one who has to take anything, and I'm going to roll a dice because I lost 8. So that's 12. I have 10 bravery, so I lose 1 guy.
Yep.
1 guy goes, which is A-okay. There they go. And end of the turn, how many points do you got?
I control these 2 points. I control
Yep.
this one with a hero, so I get 2 for that
A
one.
leader. Yep.
And then 1 with that one, so 3.
Yep. Do you have a leader within range of that, or is he within 6?
Within 6?
Yeah, he should be. Yeah, you're within
Yeah, I'm
range.
within. Okay,
So you actually have 4 points. Alright, and we'll be back with Legion of Blood turn 1. Alright, we're back to the start of the hero phase for Legion of Blood. What we're going to do is we're going to roll for the grave sites and for the deathly invocations from the heroes here. So basically we calculated I get plus 7 D3 models back to this Chainrasp unit, which is 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I get them all back. I'll put those guys back. After healing and restoring the Chainrasps, I'm going to get right into the spells. I'm going to try and cast Amethystine Pinions on the dragon. Goes off on a 5. It's plus 5-inch movement. Goes off on a 5. You want to try and unbind that?
Yeah, I'm going to do Rotigus.
Yep. Alright, so I stopped. Then I'm going to try and cast Vile Transference from the Bloodseeker into the unit of... you know what? Let me see something. Because you got your hero right over there. Just out. So it'll go into your Blight Kings. So this goes off on a 7. Goes off on a 9.
This for a mortal wound. Get +1 to unbind.
Oh, you stopped it. Then we're going to do Emerantine Orb. Oh, I left a space. It actually runs all the way across here between these units. So I'm going to roll. It goes off on a 7. On an 11.
Okay, I'm going to for a mortal wound with this guy.
Yep.
Try to hit.
Oh, you matched it. But you know what the wonderful thing is? I rolled an 11, which means it's resolved twice. So I'm going to roll 4+ for your Blight Kings, and that's a d6 if it is. Nope, I'm going to roll the other 4+ for the Blight Kings. Wow, lucky you. On to Rotigus on a 4+. You take d6 mortal wounds, take 3, and I'll roll again, and you take 6. You take 9 mortal wounds.
Use the 5-up shrug.
Stop 3.
Stop 3, so it's taking 6.
Alright, and Neferata is going to use Fading Vigour on the Blight Kings. This goes off on a 6 and an 8.
You suffer mortal wound with this one.
How many? He has 2 unbinds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Each one has 2.
Nope.
7.
So they're -1 attack.
Okay.
I mean, the effects are charged, but it doesn't matter here. And what we're also going to do is, I gain a command point, so I have 2 command points, and she's going to use her Aura of Dark Majesty for that -1 to hit aura. That goes off in a bubble. You know, I'm debating using it twice. You know what? I'm going to use it twice, so it's a -2 hit aura. So I'm not too concerned about it. I just kind of want to survive in case I get double turned here. We'll be back after the movement phase. We're back after movement. I had moved the Chainrasp over here, Zombie Dragon over here. We have other Zombie Dragon, Neferata moved up here. I had advanced these ran the Chainrasps up over that objective. These ones are staying put in combat. I'm not too concerned about it because they can regenerate. And my Bloodseeker Palanquin is there. So we'll get into the shooting phase. We're going to start with the Zombie Dragon. He's going to shoot breath into the Blight Kings. If I roll the number of models in the unit, hey, I hit you. And they're not -1 to hit or anything, right? A wound. Wounding you on a 2. So it's -3 rend. So you have your 6+ save.
Yep.
Nope. Does d6. Put 2. So it would kill the 1 model, right?
Yep.
And I'm going to do the same thing with the other Zombie Dragon. So if I roll less than them up, yep, 1. Wounding you on a 2. Oh, I rolled a 1. So I failed that. And I have my Wail of the Damned here. Wail of the Damned here. Goes off from the Bloodseeker Palanquin. Your bravery is what you said?
Bravery 9.
Bravery 9. So I reduce you by -1 because I'm Legion of Blood. So
Yep.
Legion of Blood gives -1. So your bravery 8. And I roll 2d6. And if I roll greater than 8, you take d3 mortal wounds. I don't roll greater than... Yep, it has to be higher, so it doesn't work. Oop. I don't have anything else that I can give. And then we'll get into charges. And I'm going to charge the Zombie Dragon and see where he goes. A 3. charges in. Then what we're going to do is we'll do Neferata, a 9. She's a pretty good duelist. And we're going to do this zombie dragon up here, a 9. So you're going to hang out right there. So we have a dragon attack there, and we'll be back going into the combat. Alright, we're back with the first combat phase for Legion of Blood. I had charged in everything towards Rotigus, but being in range of the Blight King's pile in there if I had to. Neferata's going to go first. She's within 9 inches of this hero. She gets reroll failed hits. So we'll start with her stronger dagger. I'm hitting you on 2s with rerolls because he's a hero. I hit both times, wounding you on 3s. We have 1 wound at -2.
I need a 6. That's it.
You got it? Okay. We got 5 daggers, hitting you on 2s, rerolling. They all hit. Wounding you on 3s. 2 wounds, -1.
Okay, 5. No.
Okay, 1 damage each. We'll go with the Skeletal Claws. Hitting you on 4s, rerolling hits. Wounding you on 3s. 2 at -2.
2 6-ups. No.
Okay, they're 2 each.
Alright.
And then we got the 6 Spectral Claws and Daggers. So we get 2 mortal wounds, and then 3 wounds, no rend.
Okay, 3 4-ups.
We fail 1.
Yep. That's 1 damage.
Yep.
Alright. Nice to do a bunch of Nurgle saves.
Yep.
5-ups. And I take
Start calling you Joe.
4, and you take a mortal wound back, possibly.
And a 6, I ignore it. Nope, she takes a wound. So how many wounds does he have left?
He has 6 left.
Alright. It's your swing.
He's going to put his rod into this Vampire Lord, and everything else is going to go into Neferata.
Alright, so you are -2 to hit from the command ability.
5 attacks. It hits on a 4.
Alright.
And wounds on 3. Or 2, because of +1 wound. Okay.
If you hit on a 4, I gave you -2.
Yeah.
Still hit on a 4?
So I'd be
Oh, you hit on
hitting
6s.
Yep.
Okay.
So then wounding on 2s. So 2 at -1.
Into the zombie dragon.
Yep.
Alright, 4 pluses. Fail 1.
2 damage.
Alright, 6s. Take 2 wounds. Alright, and then the attacks in the Neferata.
Yep. Starting with the Fanged Maw. It's D3 attacks for 1. And I'm hitting on 5s.
So 6s.
Well, it would be 3s normally.
Oh, 3 no, okay.
And the Nurglings would be hitting on 6s because you can't hit on
Right.
7s.
Yeah.
So 1 hit, and it's going to be a 4 wound. No.
Okay. So that's all of their attacks?
Yeah, it's all his attacks.
Okay, let me do a quick think here. Alright, the zombie dragon piled in. He's in range. He's going to put everything into Rotigus. He charged with the lance, so I'm hitting you on 3s. And then wounding you on 3s. 1 at -1 rend.
Okay. 5 plus? Yep.
Alright, so then we have... I actually have 1 more attack, because
Okay, do it.
I'm a vampire. You know, it's really funny. Neferata doesn't actually get the extra attack, so it's really funny. So he does hit with that extra attack with the lance, and he doesn't wound. So, but then we have, he does not wound. So then we have 4 attacks with the maw, hitting you on 4s. Okay, and then wounding you on 3s. 1 at -2.
6 plus? No.
Alright, d6 for 4.
4. So Nurgle saves 5-ups. I do save 1.
See if I take a wound back. Nope, I take a wound.
There's 3 left.
3 left. Well, we have 7 sword-like claws here to go, because he's +1. 4. Oh, he's 8. This is 7 normally, and then 1 for the... It's okay. So we have 8 attacks here. Hitting you on 4s, wounding you on 3s. Wounding you on 3s. That's all of his attacks. Your attack next.
Okay, that might be Blight Kings next.
Okay, and so you're attacking with the Blight Kings, and you piled in here, and you're gonna put 6 into the Chainrasps, 2 into Neferata, and 1 into the Zombie Dragon?
Yes, we're gonna do the Zombie Dragon
Yep,
first.
so you have -1 attack, and then -2 to hit rolls.
2 attacks, hit on 6s.
Okay.
Okay, so for D6 hits, 6. Spinning on 2s.
5. Alright, 4 pluses to have a shield, and then 6 pluses for the death save, so I take 1 wound.
2 into Neferata, hitting on 6s. Nope. And 6 into the Chainrasps.
6 into the Chainrasps.
Hit on 6s. Oh.
Nothing. Sounds good to me. Everything into Rotigus except for the Maws I'm going to put into the Blight Kings.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the Lances into Rotigus 3s, Uni on 3s. So we have 3 at -1 rend.
3 5-ups.
Okay, so it's 6 wounds total because they charge. We'll roll 3 at a time because you have 3 left.
3 5-ups.
Okay.
Okay, 1 left.
Yep, and then you roll 1 at a time. Yep.
1.
Are you kidding me? Okay.
And we took 2.
Yeah. Sort of like claw attacks into Rotigus. Two at -1.
2 5-ups. No?
Alright, 4 damage total. Okay, good. I was going to say, and then four attacks into the Blight Kings with the Maw. So 4s and 3s. And I fail everything. You have Lord of Blights left?
Yeah. He has 3 attacks with his hammer. 3s and 3s.
Who's it going into?
Into Neferata. So hitting on 5s. Nothing.
Okay. Now I have Chainrasps here. After pylons, and we have 19 Chainrasp attacks all into these putrid Blight Kings, hitting it on 4s and wounding on 4s. I reroll 1s to wound. I'll take the successes because there's significantly less successes here. 4s and reroll 1s. Okay, so what we have is, oops, I flipped it. So we have 6 no rend to the Blight Kings.
6 3-ups.
Take 2 more wounds.
I do lose a guy.
Okay.
Or, no, actually, he has 1 more left. So, we'll take 2. Take 3.
And I think that's combat, correct?
Yeah.
Now, I didn't lose anything here, but I do heal wound on the Zombie Dragon because, oopsie, he fell off his mount. I heal wound because I killed the model, which was Rotigus. And did you lose any Blight Kings this turn? 1?
Yeah, just the...
What? Just the leader? What's your bravery?
Anyone doing Necromunda here yet?
Bravery 8 because of your debuff.
Okay, so nothing crazy. Alright, and I score...
Nobody wants to,
You didn't control that before, so I don't take it.
No.
But I do get 1, 2, because the leader there. 3, 4, because the leader. So we are tied on 4, 4 going into round 2. We get to roll off here, right?
Like that.
Correct. A 1.
Take it.
You're going to take it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah?
Okay, sounds good. We'll be back
Alright.
with... What?
No, because you got your debuffs.
So, talk me through this one, Dan. What are you thinking? Because I have my -2 aura up?
Yeah, the -2 to hit is pretty rough, and you're only going to get 1 command point, so you'll only be able to do it once this turn.
Yep, and I'm stuck in combat.
Yeah.
So we'll be back in my hero phase. And Dan has to roll for something.
Okay, the Petulant Nulahmia can possibly do mortal wounds to units within 3 inches. So on a 4+, this Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon will take a Mortal Wound. It does.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Nor to
also
6. Nope.
for Neferata, she does as well.
Okay, 6. Nope, so they both take a wound. Okay, we're back here in the hero phase, and this is a Zombie Dragon is going to use his Chalice once per game to heal D6. Alright, heal 1 wound. That's terrible, but hey, can't re-roll it. Then, at the start, Neferata, just to get some more survivability out, is going to actually use her command ability for the -1 to hit aura. I don't have anything to regenerate because none of my models died. But we are going to get into spell casting, and he's going to try and cast Vile Transference on the guy there. Goes off on an 8.
What does that one do again?
D3 mortal wounds, and I get to heal a unit within like 6.
I'll suffer a mortal wound. I'm going to try to unbind.
Okay.
With 9.
Oh, yeah, you get +1 unbind rolls for that
Yep.
too, huh? Lovely. Then we're going to do... He's going to try and cast Amethystine Pinions on a 5. And a 7.
I'm going to suffer a mortal wound with this one. Try out that one.
8.
It's 8. Yep.
Yeah, so what we're actually going to do is this Zombie Dragon's going to try and cast the Blood Boil on this hero. Oh, no, my chances of killing it are so low. He's going to try and cast Amethystine Pinions because that's what he can do. Goes off on an 8.
Suffer another mortal wound.
You can just do that as many times as you want. So.
2 per.
Okay.
No, that
Okay,
is a hit.
so I get to draw an imaginary line. It's going to go right through the Blight King and your...
Okay.
So I'll roll a 4+ for this unit of Blight Kings there. Yep, D6 mortal wounds for 5. And then I'll roll for your Great Unclean one. Yep, he takes 4 mortal wounds.
Let's try those on a 5. He takes 1.
Alright. Okay, Neferata is going to try and cast Fading Vigour. Goes off on a 6. An 8.
Suffer another mortal wound.
Alright.
It's my last unbind. 9.
She's going to try and cast Dark Mist. Goes off on a 6. That goes off on an 8. Do you have any other unbinds or no? Good! Yep. So she's going to put that on... She's going to put it on herself because I don't really want her to die. And, boy, I think that's it for my hero phase. We'll be back with the movement phase. We're back after movement phase. That was a little bit of a complicated one. I had run and advanced my Neferata and Zombie Dragon up to go take this objective this turn. I had moved my Chainrasp over here. They're kind of sliding off the block. They're in coherency. These guys have stayed here. He's just within range of this unit, just within 12. These Chainrasp did move this direction. I don't need him moving anywhere else on me. And we'll go into the shooting phase. So they had fallen back, so they can't do it. But he is going to try and shoot his zombie breath into them. He's hitting on 3s. He's hitting that guy on 3s. So I hit you, and I'll wound you on 2s. Wound you. It's -3.
8, 9. Go 3 through.
Alright, D6. Or 4 wounds.
Yep. He has 3 left.
Okay. I have the Screaming Aura.
Yep.
It's a 12 inch, or it's 9 inch. I keep saying 12, but it's a 9 inch. So I get to roll greater than their bravery. 7 does not do it. So that's it for my shooting phase. So we can go into charge phase. Back after the charge phase, I had charged those Chainrasps in just to tag the Blight Kings and then kind of scary off. I didn't want them to tie him up a little bit. But that's about it. All I wanted to do. How about this Zombie Dragon into your hero? Hero phase. I mean, fight phase. I didn't charge. My lances don't get the bonus damage, but I hit you on 3s. Wound you on 3s. 2 at -1.
Okay. He's got a 4 up. He's rerolling because of the bioplate.
Alright. Takes 3 damage.
1 damage left, or 1.
Yep. And then we have 4 Maw attacks, 4s and 3s. 2 hits. 2 wounds minus 2.
Okay, 2 6-ups.
A larger base for
Rerolling? Nope.
D6.
Well, he has 1 left.
Okay, so he's dead. Your activation, Dan.
Next we're gonna do these Blight Kings here. So it's 18 attacks, hitting on 3s. The 6s are D6 hits.
Yeah, there's 2.
and
There's 2 2s and a 1 in there.
extra 9.
7 more.
Hitting on 3.
3.
11.
11. Hitting on 5s, no rerolls. Okay, that really sucked. And 6s. Wow, I didn't save anything. 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 go. We're back. These Chainrasps are going to go into the Blight Kings, hitting on 4s. And then I'm wounding you on 4s, reeling once. I still have 10 more models, and I have 10 left. 4s, reeling 1s.
Characters like Magnus versus Russ.
Alright, 6, no rend.
6, 3 pluses.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. I will kill a guy on a 2+ because I'm Blessed Sons, so he'll take mortal wound back.
I didn't know you took that. Because you haven't been rolling for it.
Well, I didn't take any damage in
I saved it.
combat.
Oh, so spells don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Your strike back.
Okay, we got these guys here. There's only be 3 on range.
You're not within 15 of Neferata, are you?
I don't think so.
Just out.
Yeah. Alright, so hitting on 3s. Sixes will be D6 hits each. For 4. And wounding on 3s.
7?
7.
Alright, 7, 5 pluses. Well, take 5. Alright, that's it after combat. Still in combat, just within 3. But I don't have the objective. That's the end of the turn. We do Battle Shock. And I lost 10 here.
Yep.
I don't have a command point, so... Okay. 6 more. Alright, and then those guys up there. Maybe 10.
Good.
4 should be good. Alright. And into the combat phase I heal on this zombie dragon, but I do get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let me double check on here because I don't know if it says if you controlled it earlier in that round or and it says previously that turn. I mean, you controlled it this turn, right?
Yes.
Until I took it.
Yes.
So I get a bonus point. So
Yep.
I have 7 points. So I have 11 to your 4, and we'll go into your hero phase.
Okay, so at the start of my turn, the last game I did get 6 contagion points last turn that we rolled for off camera. I get 3 more for being in my territory, and I'll get D3 from the tree for 3 more, so 6 more, so it's going to be 12. Then, because it is the burgeoning, for every unit within an inch of terrain, they're going to suffer a mortal wound on a 5. Nurgle units would heal the wound. Got your Chainrasp over here. Oh, right there. So 1 mortal wound on those guys.
Oh, I don't get to roll. Yeah.
6.
Just take a guy off the back
And
end.
these Blight Kings there, they'll heal 1. And your Chainrasps. No. Those other Chainrasps. Yep, 1.
Oh. Lots of 5s and 6s.
That's it. And then I got Virulent Discharge. These guys are going to heal D3 on a 6. No. Your guys would take D3 on a 6. No. And that's it for those. So now we've got some spells. Alright, so we're going to start off. We're going to cast Mystic Shield from this one. 6. I do get it with an 8, 9.
I'll try and dispel from this guy back here.
Okay.
Nope.
And we're going to...
Where's it going?
On himself.
Okay.
That's suffer a wound. We're going to try to cast +1 to save on him as well. Gets that with a 9 as well.
We'll try and dispel with the zombie dragon.
Yep.
Yep, with a 12 I block it.
And we're going to do Arcane Bolt into this guy. With a 5.
Yep. How many more spells do you have?
1.
Okay, so I'm going to try and block it with the zombie dragon.
Sure.
Yep, block it with 12 again.
And we'll suffer a mortal wound. We're going to cast Valor Genesis. And
7.
that's 8.
Neferata's in trouble. Can't fail a spell, can you? Nope, goes off.
So, and
What does that do? You move it?
yeah, we're going to do +1 to wound.
You just, oh, you get to choose it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then he'll heal D3 for 3, and he'll heal D3 for 1. Then I got onto my movement phase. So I've moved all my guys towards all these dragons, and we're going to try to take one down this turn, hopefully. These guys actually retreated out to grab this objective up here, and we'll see if that bites me in the butt later. And we're going to go on to some shooting.
Shooting phase.
Okay, shooting phase. So this guy is going to shoot at this one. It's D6 attacks. 2. And he's going to be hitting on 4s because of your -1 to hit aura. So 1 will hit, and then wounding on...
Do you get to reroll once to hit if you're in range of a great unclean one, or is that just combat?
I think it's just combat.
Okay, and then,
So 3's to wound.
yep,
Nope.
okay.
And this one was the same thing.
Yep.
So D6 shots for 2. And 4s. Nope.
There's Dan's 2s and 3s.
I know.
I thought they were all in mine.
Alright, so then I got some charges.
Charges.
So we're going to start off with this great unclean one into the zombie or dragon. So 6. No, 4+, you'll take mortal wounds.
It's every unit or just the one?
Probably every unit.
It's everyone, I think.
Okay, so you rolled for the dragon, you said?
Yeah, for the dragon first.
Okay. D3?
Yes, it's D3. So it takes 1 wound.
6 to ignore. Nope, take a
And
wound.
a 4+ on her. Yeah.
Yep.
For D3. 1.
6 to ignore. Nope. Guess they both take a wound.
And
You
then
can flip
this
that
guy
dice.
will charge him.
Are you counting up or down?
I count up. Because Age of Sigmar, the table is wounds taken. I'm trying not to squish you. A hefty boy.
Okay, so it's 6. We'll definitely get there.
Yep.
And on a 4+, we'll do D3 mortal wounds. Nope. And these Blight Kings here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try to.
There you go.
And these guys are already in.
Yep.
And those guys are treated out, so that's all.
Treated. So, go into combat phase.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off with the.
You want to start with combat phase abilities or anything?
I will actually. We're going to spend 2 command points,
Mm-hmm.
or no, just one. We'll do reroll once to hit for the Blight Kings.
Okay. Who are you striking with first?
The Blight Kings.
Okay.
12 attacks going in for that long dragon there.
Just -1 to hit is all.
Yep. So I'm hitting on 4s.
We're rolling once.
Rolling these couple of ones. And
2 sixes.
2d6 extra hits. So 3 more. And we're winning on 2s.
Mm-hmm. Eight.
8 at -1.
Okay, 8 at -1. So 4 pluses and then 6 pluses. Okay. Take a wound. It's pretty nice. The zombie dragon's going to put everything into this Great Unclean One with the bell. So I'll hit you with my... I don't have any debuffs, right?
Just the Wither Stave for rerolling 6s.
So I'm rerolling 6s to hit on this, which is important. So I'm hitting you on 3s with the lance, rerolling 6s. Ooh, that helped. And then wounding you on 3s. So you have 1 at -1.
5 up.
2 damage. And then we have 4 of them all attacks hitting you on 4s, rerolling the 6s. And wounding you on 3s. Then we have the 7 lance sword claws attack, so hitting on 4s. Not rolling too well here. And then wounding on 3s. 2 at -1.
2 5-ups.
So they're 2 each.
2 damage each.
Yep.
And 6 Nurgle saves. 5-ups. Save 1. 2. So I'm going to take 4.
Okay, so is what? How many wounds are on the Great and Queen ones?
He has 8 left.
Okay, so 8 wounds left. Use your activation.
Yeah, we're going to go on sword next. It's going to be hitting on 5s because you're debuff.
Mm-hmm.
So hitting on 5s. Rerolling ones to hit because of the battalion.
Yep.
You tried.
I know.
And then a 2 to wound because I'm +1. 1 at -2.
-2, so I have a 5+ save. No, for how much damage?
It's 3 damage.
Take 3 wounds, so I have 8 on me.
And Spile Blade. We're going to be hitting on 4s. Okay. And then wounding on 2s. 2 at -1.
Alright, 4s. Alright, how much damage each?
1.
Oh, okay, 6s. Of course, I don't ignore any of those either. So 10 wounds on me. Okay. 10 wounds.
Nurgling, 6s. You're rolling a 1 because of it's the battalion. It doesn't do anything.
Okay. My activation.
Yep.
I'll do Neferata. She's going to put everything into the Great Unclean One. So she has 5 attacks with her,
Which one? The bell?
the only one she's in range of, yes. So she's going to put 5 attacks into the guy with the bell, with the hitting on 2s. I don't get any rerolls here because I'm not in range of the Palanquin.
Reroll a 6.
Oh, that's right. Yep. And then wounding on 3s. So 2 at -1.
Okay. 2 5-ups.
That's just 1 damage.
Okay.
And then we'll do our better daggers 2s. They hit, wounding you on 3s. 2 wounds at -2.
6 wounds.
Okay, now that's 4 wounds. But take that, take those separately, because with those attacks, if one of them goes through and I roll a 6, he's dead. Yeah, so then we got the Skeletal Claws, 5 attacks, hitting you on 4s. Got to reroll a 6. Wounding you on 3s. 1 at -2.
6.
2 damage.
Alright.
And then we got the Spectral Claws and Daggers. 2 hits. 2 wounds, no rend.
4th. Sure.
2 more. Okay, so you got
5 normal ones. And 5s. Don't save any of those.
you're down to what, 3? You count down or up?
I'm counting up. So you get 13, so he has 3 left.
Oh, he's 16 wounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then 6 for 1. So, and
You have 1 left, right? So he's
Yeah.
dead actually, right?
yeah, well he's taken
Okay.
2 and then 1. So
You only saved 1 of those, so
He's
it's
dead.
just enough to kill him, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Very close. Ouch. Alright, we're piling in with your Blight Kings.
Okay, so just 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
9 attacks. 3s. And wounding on 2s.
Broke my guy. Okay, we'll be back. 5s. I saved 2 and I failed 2. So 2 more guys die. Last 2 guys. If I roll a 6, they roll like my leader's dead. Nope, they're fine.
Very good.
No battle shock for you, I don't think.
No.
So I basically just killed a great and clean one. But wow, that was pretty crazy. Now Neferata, if she slew any models, I heal 2 wounds.
Okay.
And it says, if it was a hero, I get 1 additional wound healed, so she heals 3.
Right to full.
She's back to full, but my dragon only has a couple wounds left on him. So, now, measure how many models. I don't know if you took that one from me.
I don't think so.
Killing the great and clean one was the...
Yeah, I only have 2, I think.
Okay. So you didn't take it,
Contested.
but you did take that one.
Yes, so
You do hold
2
on.
and 3.
So you get 3 points, you have 7.
Yep.
So it's 7 to 11 going into round 3. And we will roll off for turn. I rolled another 1.
Yeah, I think I gotta take it because I'm gonna
Yeah.
lose my guys otherwise.
We're back with your hero phase. We'll start around 3.
Okay, so start the round. I'm gonna drag some contagion points. We're gonna do D3 infantry for 1, and 3 for being in my zone, and
You are in my
I am
zone.
in your zone, so I get 3 for that too, so 7 total.
Oof. On top of your...
12, so I have 19.
Mhm.
Um,
How much is it to summon a great and clean one?
oh, he's not worth
No.
no.
In a scenario where you need leaders for bonuses? Okay.
I'd rather someone from Harbinger, or the Foxbringer.
Ah. Okay.
So then
Run or something like that.
these guys will heal on a
6.
6. No. These guys will take D3 on a 6. No. And that's
Right,
it.
roll for my zombie dragon.
Oh, the zombie dragon.
Just showing like the radium carbines and such.
And
You can roll to see if you heal your great and clean one on a 6 with from them.
yes, yes. Yeah.
Yep.
For
2. Yep, see?
good.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
So, gonna give me a free
We
reroll
already
or
rolled
something?
for the terrain feature, right?
What's that?
We already rolled for the terrain, or did?
What do you mean?
Because I'm on that one again, where it's you roll whenever you 5 up is mortal.
No, we didn't roll for that yet.
All right, so then
Yep.
Moon. Chainrasp. You have 5? No?
Nope. These Chainrasp
Those
here.
ones there? No?
These ones here.
Yep. 1 Mortal Wound.
6. No.
And that should be it for that. On to some casting.
Yeah.
I do have 2 command points. And we're gonna cast.
What are you thinking?
I want to do the +1 to save spell. I'm gonna suffer a mortal wound to do it. So do the realm spell. 9.
I'll try and dispel that. Probably from this guy because it doesn't matter who.
Yep.
Nope. Goes off.
Alright,
Who are you
so-
putting it on?
+1 to save on these 1 Blight Kings over here.
Okay.
And we're gonna do
Watch out. Watch out.
another mortal wound for Falrogenesis. It's that with the
Try and unbind it from Neferata. No. Goes off.
And it's gonna be +1 to wound again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna heal D3 for 3. So he's for 1. That's it for the hero phase. On to movement.
Back after movement phase. Maggotkin turn 3.
Okay, so for this turn, I moved up these guys over by towards the Palanquin. And everybody else is pretty much engaged in combat. At the end of the movement phase, I did spend 14 contagion points to summon in a Pox player. He's right here.
Oh,
So
that
he's
was
holding
smart.
that objective.
Steal stuff.
Yeah, so you get that for the bonus point.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff.
And he's a wizard, right?
Yep.
Looks good.
And we're going to be on to some shooting. All I have for shooting is the Great Clue is going to attempt to spit on it. This zombie dragon.
Yep, still minus 1,
6
but
shots for 5 shots. And he is hitting on 3s
4s. Still minus 1.
or 4s. And winning on 2s.
I only got a cool selection.
2.
2.
Minus
Minus
2.
2, yep.
Alright, 5s.
And they're 1 damage each.
6. Nope, so I have 11 wounds on me. Okay, any other shooting?
Nope. On to charge. For charges, I only have 1 charge. It's going to be these Blight Kings up here. And they're going to get up to 6.
Okay, we'll be back after you move them in.
At the start of the combat phase, I'm going to spend a command point or do reroll once to hit for these Blight Kings here.
Okay,
Feel 1 command point.
You're gonna have to make your money off a car.
And
those Blight Kings.
I am going to start with these Blight Kings here too.
Okay. Piling it all.
No.
You don't want to come towards the objective at all. Okay.
Well,
You'd pull Neferata in, but
yeah, I guess he'd come towards the objective. That makes sense. I have 12 attacks, hitting on 3s,
4s.
4s, everything for 6s. Rerolling the 1s.
There's a lot of ones. It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
there are. Beating up the train.
Take out the 2 and the 3. You got what, 2d6 in there?
Yep. 2d6 extra hits.
Ugh.
Oh.
Gross.
We're winning on 2s. -1.
Well, not looking too good for me. But I have seen crazier things. So I have 15, 4 pluses. So I fail 8. Sixes, and I have. Oh, I have I need a bunch of 6s. Not enough, so I die. He dies. Okay, we'll take him away, and we'll go to Bloodseeker Palanquin here, just because some attacks are better than none attacks. We'll do 5 attacks because I have +1 because of vampire. Hitting you on 3s, all hit. Wounding you on 3s. 5 -1.
5 ups. Nope.
Oh geez, on D3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that wasn't what I expected.
And then go do mortals on 2s.
Yep. See if I ignore my 6s, which I do not, so I take 2 wounds on him. And then what we'll do is the rest of the attacks, we got the Spectral Hosts. 4, 5, 6. Sixes are mortal wounds. We got 1 mortal wound, 1 hit. No wounds, so just 1 mortal wound. Kills the guy in the end.
Yep. So a 2+ for a mortal. Nope.
Okay. Okay, and it's your choice for combat.
Well, I only got those guys left.
Alright, you want to slide them around here? Let's see how it
So
goes.
1 into the Chainrasp.
Oh, okay, well maybe I'm not worried about it.
8. Moving on 2s.
5
5.
5 pluses. And then I have 6 pluses.
Yep.
Let's see if I make any of these. So, no, no, they're dead. Oh boy, if you don't know those double 6s, but was not expecting that. All right, so it's my activation,
Well,
correct?
the other
Oh yeah, the
four
other
into
ones.
the
Yep.
Palanquin.
Okay. Yep. I was getting excited.
So 12 attacks. 3s.
How many 6s? 3 or
There's
4?
3.
3. Okay.
9. 2.
You have a 1 in there.
10.
You have a 1 in there.
I know. I got it.
Okay. 10. -1, right? 5 pluses. Okay, only passed 2. And then 6s. 2 out of there. So 6 wounds. Okay. Okay, so we're back after the wounds on the Bloodseeker Palanquin. The Palanquin of Blood or whatever. Neferata is going to swing into the Blight Kings. We're going to do 5 attacks with the dagger. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at -1.
Okay. See if we got force. Nope.
Just 1 damage.
Alright.
And then the better daggers on 2s. Wounding you on 3s. 1 wound at -2.
5. Yep.
Okay. Then we have 6 claw attacks from her mount. Hitting you on 4s. Wounding you on 3s. Only 2 hits. And 2 wounds at -2.
5s. No.
Alright, 2 each.
Alright.
And then 6 mount attacks. 1 mortal wound. Just 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
How
That's
many,
it.
how many wounds is that there?
So 7 wounds total, so I'm going to lose a guy, and then 1 is going to be left with 1 wound left. Then on
Okay.
2 plus, it's a mortal wound back. Yep.
Okay, 6 to ignore, which I do not. She takes a wound. But she gains a wound because she killed you, so nothing happened. With that, Bloodseeker Palanquin, or do you have any other combats? I mean, oh, our Chainrasps are over there, aren't they?
Oh yeah, the Chainrasp.
You know what's dumb? There's a bunch of vampires on this thing, and if I kill a model, I don't heal.
Really?
Yeah, it's funny.
They're too high.
I guess so.
Alright. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, so we got 2 of my Blight Kings in. So there's Chainrasps. We're going to do 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. And moving on twos. And it's 4.
How many do I have left?
2.
They're dead. They're gone. Alright, battle shock phase.
For Battle Shock, I just gotta roll for these guys. On a 6, I'll lose a guy. No. For scoring, I'm gonna get 1 point for this one.
Oh, you had that one last turn.
Did I? Oh, okay.
Because you double turned me, correct?
I'll get 2
You
for this
advanced,
one.
yeah, you retreated there.
Because I brought in the...
Yep, so you have 2 there.
1 there, 3, and
So-
1 here, so 4.
Well, you have 2 there because you stole that from me this
Oh,
turn.
yeah, so 5.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 because the leader,
Yep.
and then 5.
Yeah.
So you have 5. So you're up to 12.
Yep.
And then we'll go into Legion of Blood. Round 3, turn 3. Back with Hero Phase. We're going to get 1 command point. I have 1 command point. There we go. Then we're going to do spell casting. Because I can't heal anything at the start of my Hero Phase. But what we do have is we do have Vial Transference. And I'm going to try and put Vial Transference onto those Blight Kings. And it goes off on a 7.
I actually prefer this over the new Doom Wheel. You got the
And
guy
Mike,
right
and
on
Mike
top.
prefers the Ancient Doom Wheel to the regular one. Are you in, or are you just
I
out?
think I'm just out.
Okay. So that goes off, and it's D3 mortal wounds for 3. You take 3 mortal
That's
wounds.
good.
Yep.
Alright.
I heal 3. Alright, so upon thinking, Neferata's going to try and cast Arcane Bolt into them. Goes off on an 8. Do you want to unbind it?
Yes. I'll try. I'll suffer a mortal wound. Plus 1. 10.
Alright. She's going to try and do her Dark Mist, and she's going to pop that on herself, where she ignores Rend and... No, she's going to do Fading Vigor. Goes off on an 8 as well.
And that's the -1 attack one.
Yeah, and D6 to charges.
Yeah, I'll suffer another mortal wound.
Yeah, you want to stop that one.
Oh,
Ooh, I'm actually going to put it on this unit here,
okay.
because that's going to make a big difference if you get it. I'm pretty sure it's D6 to charges. If it's not, I'll put it on them, but I'm fairly certain it is. And this guy, he's going to try and cast... You have no more unbinds, correct?
Correct.
He's going to try and do the Soul Burn attack.
Alright.
No, Blood Boil, sorry, not Soul Burn. It goes off on a 6. Oh, darn. So it does not go off. But I do have a command point, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put re-roll hit rolls on the zombie dragon, because I need to kill some stuff. And we'll be back with the movement phase. Alright, we're back after the movement phase. I had retreated over here because I want to hold that point. I moved the Chainrasp up because I want to charge and get towards the objective with some pylons. Zombie dragon moved over here. We'll go into shooting. The only one that can shoot is a zombie dragon, which we're going to shoot into there. And if I roll equal to or less than the number of models in the unit, which I do, I hit, and then wounding you on 2s. That's the second time that's happened. And that's it for shooting. So we'll do charges. Charge a zombie dragon. Because I know I set myself right outside of 3. Oh, that sucks. Just gonna go in there. And then, because that's all I can do. But I'm within 6 of the objective, which means I have to murder a lot. And the ghosts are gonna charge. I need a high one with this. 7, we'll see where I end up. After the pile in, the Chainrasp actually piled in. Just to try and get more in range of the objective. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. All but 1 can get in range. So it's 19 attacks. Or we have 19 attacks with Chainrasp into the Blight Kings. Hitting on 4s. No rerolls. Wounding you on 4s, rolling 1s because I got 10 models in there. So we got 5, no rend.
5 4-ups. Feels 3.
So
Well, can you guys
do a mortal wound back.
Yep. 2+. Nope.
No. So a guy dies and
Yeah,
one gets
then-
2 wounds.
Yeah. I guess the guy right next to us.
Okay.
Kings are here.
Blood Kings are attacking.
Attacking
Attack.
back into the Chainrasp.
Yep.
3s.
1 6.
Yep. D6 extra hits. 2. Leaning on 2s.
7.
7.
5s. Pretty good.
That's good.
And then 6s. So 2 go.
That's real good.
That's what I needed. Take the ones out of range of the objective.
Yep.
Okay, and then my activation is they all fought. Neferata's gonna go.
Yep.
She's gonna stay just as close. And she's gonna swing in with all of her attacks. She's still on her max profile.
Yep.
So she has 5 attacks with her weaker dagger. They're not hitting you on anything special. 2s, 3s. 1 at -1.
4 up.
Okay, just 1 wound.
Okay.
2 with her dagger hitting on 2s, wounding you on 3s. 2 at -2.
2 5 ups.
They're 2 each. Then we have 6 with their Skeletal Claws. These are hitting you on 4s. Okay, 3 hits and wounding on 3s. 1 -2.
5. No.
That's 2 more damage. And then, how many wounds we got left? 2?
2 left.
This is where it counts. We got 6 with the Spectral Claws and Daggers. 6 are mortal wounds, so I need to do some mortal wounds here. I do 1 mortal wound and 1 wound. And I do a wound. If you fail this, he's dead.
3 up. Oh, he's dead. So then 3 2 ups.
Did I just kill that?
Yeah.
Wow.
3 mortal wounds back.
3 mortal
possibly.
wounds on 6s. So I negate 1 and I take 2.
Don't you have shards on your Blight Claim?
No, if you take a hero and he's in range, you use a command ability. That was really close. Do you have anyone else in combat, Dan?
I do not.
Okay, so we're going to do something here. Just going to pile in 3 towards the objective. He's going to attack with everything into the Blood Kings, and he is re-rolling all hits. So hitting you with the lances, 3s re-rolling. All hits, wounding you on 3s, no re-rolls. 3 at -1.
Okay. 3 5 ups.
Okay, it's 3 damage for the one you failed.
Okay.
We have 4 with the Maw attack, 4s with re-rolls, thank goodness. Okay, 3s to wound, 2 at -2.
6 ups.
Okay, d6 for 5, and then we have 8 sword claw attacks, or whatever they call them. Because I have +1 attack because of the Legion of Blood. 4s with rerolls. Wounding you on 3s. Yeah, 4 at -1.
4 5 ups.
Those are 2 each. 6 more wounds. How much total do we have, Dan?
14.
12. Oh, that's the unit.
Yep, that's the unit.
Unit wiped. We got to roll for the mortal wounds.
Yep. So 2 pluses. There's just 4 of them, right?
3. Yep. 6s. No. So I take 3 mortal wounds. But
That was good.
it's the end of the combat phase, correct? Just so I can... She heals 2, and he heals 1. And no morale to be taken. We'll take away these casualties. And I hold this for 2 points. So I have 1, 2. I stole that, so I get 2, but +1 for the hero, or the leader, sorry. So 3, 4, 5. I took that. 6, 7, plus 1 for the leader is 8. On top of my 11 I had is 19. So it is 19 to 12.
Yep.
And we roll off for turn, going into round 4. Taking it.
Should have called interference.
Okay, so I healed D3 models from all my stuff here. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they basically get all their casualties back because I lost 3. Okay. Well, he's gonna drink his chalice because he didn't do it yet this game.
Sure.
So he's fully healed. Let me see. He's gonna try and cast the Amethystine Pinions on himself. Goes off on a 5.
All right.
Are you gonna try and unbind it?
Yeah, he'll try. Ties it.
Oh, okay. So it goes off. He moves 19. He has Vile Transference, but it doesn't help. But he is going to try and cast Mystic Shield. Goes off on a 7. Do you want to try and unbind that?
I'm not sure if I'm close enough. I guess we want to try to stop it. So we'll suffer a wound. No, ties.
Tie it. That's your last unbind, right?
No, I've got one more. So one from him, and then another one from him.
Oh. So she's going to try and cast the whatchamacallit, the spell for ignoring rend. Goes off on a 6. Dark Mist.
Yeah, let's try to stop it, I guess.
And you stop it.
Yep.
And that's all your unbinds.
All my
Now she's going to cast Fading Vigour. It doesn't go off. Oh, great. Okay. Hero phase, we're going to use reroll hit rolls on the zombie dragon again. And we'll be back after movement. Zombie dragon flew up here because he's super fast now. He snuck over here because they can run and charge, but I have a potential answer for that. These guys kind of zipped around in case he tried to do anything goofy over here. He has to stay within 7 to run and charge, so he'd have to come this way. He can't really go that way too much unless he rolled really, really high. But we're going to do shooting, so he's going to shoot at them. Roll less number of models in the unit, which I do. I wound on a 2. I'm going to roll a 1 here. Nope. -3.
Goes right through.
Alright, D6 for 1.
Okay.
All that build up. We'll do charge phase. Neferata is going to charge.
Yep.
Yep, right there. Should stay in range. And the zombie dragon's in charge. 6. We'll see where we can end up here. Alright, end of the charge phase. Neferata and the zombie dragon charged the great unclean one. Still stayed within range of the objective. He's going to stay going back this way. We're going to go with the zombie dragon fighting into the great unclean one. 4 attacks of lances, rerolling hits. They all hit. No wither stay. Let's see how the other guy died. Wounding on 3s. So we have 3 at -1.
3 5-ups.
Alright, 9 wounds.
Nine 5-ups.
Block 2 and give me a mortal wound on a 6, which I take. And then we're going to do the bites. 4s with rerolls. Wounding on 3s. 3 at -2.
6s.
3d6. 11.
Only have been rolling 9 dice.
Block 4 of them,
Yep. And 2 more dice back.
which I block 1.
The left 2.
Take 1. Okay.
Nope. 2, 3, 5, 7. That's enough to kill him. Exactly.
It's enough to kill him,
Yep.
exactly.
Yep.
So he's demolished. Neferata charged so she can pile in, but has to be closer to the enemy unit, so she's going to pile in that way closer, just to get her close to the objective, and we'll put a shield behind the zombie dragon. Because we have no more combat phase stuff, so he heals a wound because he killed a model. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it puts me on 24. Well, so it's your turn 4. We'll see what you can do.
So I get a command point. And because of where the cycle is, there's 6 plus or 5 plus heal wound for being within an inch of a terrain feature. I do. And you're are you near within an inch?
No.
No. Okay, so you're good.
Nope. This guy is though.
He is? Alright, so. No. And some contagion points. I'm gonna get 3 D3 for that tree.
1
4. Gets me at 9.
All right.
Alright, so in my hero phase, I want to cast Valor Genesis with this Proxbringer over here. Do you get it with a 7?
I'll try and unbind it. No.
Mm-hmm.
This is from Neferata, by the way.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're going to do +2 movement.
Yes. That's what I figured. All right, now this is the thinking phase, right?
I know what I want to do. I just
Okay.
got to do some movement. That's
All right, we'll be back.
Okay, so for my movement phase, I ran these Blood Kings up here. I summoned in 5 Plague Bearers to hold this objective. And then we're just going to go off some charges. I only have the 1 with the Blood Kings there.
Yep.
And get a 8.
All right, we'll see where they can go. Combat phase.
Okay, so after pylons, I got 6 guys in over here. And we're going to do 18 attacks into the Chainrasp. Sitting on 3s.
Yep.
1, 6.
It's very unlike Dan.
That's okay. And then we'll do on 3s. 10 or 11.
All right, 5 pluses. No other extra saves or rerolls after this.
That was pretty good.
Yep, but I lose 7 guys. I end up having 3 remaining. All right, we'll take them away, but we'll take them away, and then we'll be back. Okay, end of combat phase. End of turn, right? You don't have anything else?
Oh, you get to fight back.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. I wonder why. Yep, so 3 for the leader. 2 and 2. 4s and 4s. 4, no rent.
4 traps.
Okay, so you failed 1 save. I mean, you failed 1 save. Wait, failed 3 save rolls.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. So you didn't lose anybody.
Not yet.
Now it's battle shot, correct?
Yep.
And I have to roll a 1 or a 2. Or I guess a 3 I'm okay, right? Because you don't have any. That's not what I needed to roll.
That's what you needed.
That's what I needed to roll. But yeah, they all run away.
I'm still not there.
No, because I piled my. I had my guys set to where you'd be right outside of 6 because I had a fraction of my base.
So I scored 2 points this time. I got go to 14.
Yep, so 14 to 24, correct?
Yeah.
All right, and we roll off, don't we?
Yep. 3.
I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Oops, and we'll be back with Legion of Blood, round 5. So after that roll off where I'm taking the round 5, I'm up by 10 points.
Yep.
And we basically Dan's conceding because I basically could fly my guys over and take that point and just kind of dance around. He can't really take much from me or get that 10-point spread back. So, all right, good game. And yeah, so that's the end of that. And we're here at the Rogue Traders Gaming outside of Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. Lots of stuff here. Good shop, nice and clean. And thank you and have a good day.